It's gonna be hard for me to admit, and I don't really know the right way to say this, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. I used to write fanfiction. I can see what you guys are thinking, and no, I did not write anything dirty, you nasties, but what I wrote was arguably worse. I was around 10 years old when I discovered the site fanfiction. Now, I would have kept this side of me locked on the deep interweb, never to be discovered by anybody. However, I have been plagued recently by a nostalgia monster. The only way I can get rid of him is if I feed him with something from my past. It was either this or singing along to Mr. Brightside for 3 hours straight. The last time that happened, it was not pretty. Police are still looking for me. I've decided to share it all with you guys because if I'm gonna cringe, why not cringe together, you know? Without any further ado, let's just jump right into this. The first account we're gonna explore is called MRF18. First, let's appreciate the Phineas photo. I remember thinking that was so funny when I was a child. About me. Hi, my name is McKenna. My age is a 2-digit number, and I live in a house on the planet. I hate her. I'm glad I specified that it was a 2-digit number, not a 1-digit number. I'm not no baby here. I'm 10 years old, so excuse you. Not like those stupid 9-year-olds, am I right? My guilty pleasures are chocolate ice cream and orange soda. Eating healthier now, I would say grapes and water. Okay, that's a lie, McKenna. We both know it. You've never eaten healthy in your entire life. My stories will never be about Halix or Jalix. Yuck. So Halix and Jalix were ship names of characters in Wizards of Waverly Place. Jalix was Justin and Alex, and I didn't like that one because they were brother and sister. Incest is gross. Sorry, sips that, where's my mug? Sipping that tea. But Halix, however, was Harper and Alex. And the reason why I didn't like it is because it was 2 girls. Guess who's gay? My stories will never try and hurt someone in any way, even if you leave a mean review. I'm so bitter now.
If you believe in Jesus Christ, put this in your profile and don't ignore it, because the Bible says that if you deny me, I will deny you in front of my Father and the glory of heaven.
Your girl is so gay, she was like, I gotta put this in my profile so I get in there. Let's crack into the good stuff.
Because everything is not what it seems.
80 days left. She let out a relieved sigh as the wizarding school was dismissed. She stumbled out and ran upon stairs, but I misspelled stairs, so really she's running upon a bunch of people staring at her. She lied down on the couch and flipped on the TV. Ha 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 ha. Oh, poor frog, she laughed. What happened to the frog? Not so fast. It's your shift, Justin taunted, grabbing the remote and changing it to sports. Alex groaned and walked down the steps. The sun was shining down in the substation and blocked Alex's eyes. She moaned. Here's the thing. I didn't know the difference between groaned and moaned. A customer walked in and Alex moaned.
You might find out it'll go to your head when you write a report on a book you never read.
It's been 5 minutes. Time to take my break. Me at work. Then she goes to the hospital because she gets severely sick. Through magic. 3 days had gone by, and Alex was back to normal. She thought of it as a past event and just a minor incident, nothing else. But everyone else was treating her like she had fought a dinosaur and lived. Fought a dinosaur and lived. What does that mean? Because if someone fought a dinosaur and lived, I would be terrified of them, yet impressed and slightly turned on. It was 4 o'clock at night, and Alex was watching 4 o'clock at night. 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. Specify! Alex felt like sleeping, but was awakened by an annoying phone ring. Hello? Teresa asked. Oh, okay. Teresa's voice got thinner and eventually started trembling. What? She asked, heartbroken. A moment later, she hung up. What's wrong? Alex asked, concerned. Nothing at all. As soon as she heard the door clink shut, she ran to the phone. She pressed the down button 1 time and clicked on the number shown. It was the hospital. Alex felt her face turning pale as it rang. Hello, Seasons Hospital, how may I help you? Alex coughed and faked a voice. You recently called about my daughter, Alex Russo. What is this? And I'd like to see the test results. Hold on just a sec. The next voice was a rather low voice, like the one she had heard 3 days ago in the hospital. I wonder who it could be. I don't know, maybe the doctor? You could have just said it was the doctor. Hello, he asked. You recently called about my daughter, Alex Russo. What did you say? First I'm gonna need some proof that you are the real Teresa. Of course, I live on Waverly Place. I have 3 kids, Max, Justin, and Alex. I am married to Jerry Russo. I'm quickly added without any hesitation. Oh, and my credit card number is 867352. That is not a credit card number. Good enough. What? Wow. Only the real Teresa would know that she has 3 children. It couldn't possibly be faked. Teresa, your daughter has been struck with a rare disease. She only has 80 days to live. Bum bum bum! There are 69 reviews. Nice. Aw, sweet. Sweet, I'm sorry. She's dying. Lol, how'd she know her mom's credit card number? She clearly didn't. Credit card numbers are XXXX. So 16 digits. And here we spot the actual non-kid. Sunny with a Chad. I rummaged through Tween Weekly magazine. I gasped. So Random falls flat. According to the ratings, So Random has lost all their views to Mackenzie Falls. All of their views, like not even one person is watching it. Some think it's because of what Chad said on his blog. Apparently, Chad said Sunny, Tawny, and Zora had snuck over to Mackenzie Falls and stolen their food. Oh shoot, yeah, I would stop watching. That's like the biggest offense you could do. Also, Sunny and Zora had hit Chad in the face, giving him a black eye, and then jumping on his back, punching him. What? So violent. They then shouted out, "Tell all your fans to suck it and watch us." Well, he apparently has proof since he posted a picture of his black eye on his blog. All of So Random's fans were lost thanks to their rampage. I couldn't believe what I was reading. The story was totally fake, yet their fans and Chad's fans believed him. I slammed the door behind me and ran to the falls. When I got there, they were in meditation session. "Chad!" I yelled. He woke up totally stunned. "What is this?" I yelled at him, putting the magazine in his face. "Oh, that," he sighed. "It's no big deal." "No big deal? You ruined our show and lied about us for your selfish reasons." "Relax, it's not real. I hired a person to write it. I got you back for ruining our scene and stealing our food." He totally just ruined their show for stealing their food. My level of petty. "What are you gonna do when I do this? Are you gonna bulldoze our club?" I banged the drum loud and ringed it till all the Mackenzie Falls people were up and stunned. "What? It's our meditation time," he yelled. "Oh, sorry. It's much worse than ruining our show with a fake article," I yelled, then ran out. 3 hours had passed and I was in my apartment. We had just finished a sketch and I felt ready for bed. Shutting my eyes, I slowly fell asleep. Oh no! It's a dream, and I think I remember where it goes. "Chad?" I asked. I could see his face clearly. He just couldn't hear me. Then I saw myself walk up to him. "I got your email. What do you want?" I had asked bitterly. "Sunny, I'm tired of your act. You're too mean. I used to like you, but now I don't." Chad had walked away. "Yeah, well, I'm tired of you. I hate you, Chad." Sunny, I mean me, scolded. How could I be that mean? I opened my eyes. I was on the couch and it was 6 a.m. A feeling went over me that I never felt. Then I knew. I loved Chad. I think when you say R, you mean R. The story's okay. So many spelling mistakes. It's Zora, not Sora. And you wrote there instead of there. You need to look up homophones, because you wrote R when you should have used R. So many times. Have you heard of reading through your work and checking mistakes? Or haven't they taught you that yet at primary school? Who was reading Sunny with a Chance fan fiction this passionately that wasn't in primary school? Who are you? You're literally reading fanfiction for a Disney Channel show, so don't be so picky. I didn't just have this one account. Oh no. When I got a little bit old, when I got into the teens, we 13-year-olds, I created another account. Why don't we look through that?
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. hoes.
Percy Jackson was my favorite book series. I wrote a fanfiction where I self-inserted myself. Actually, though, I didn't because the character's name is Mackenzie and my name's McKenna, so two different people here. I was squished between nose picker Nancy and smelly Sam on an hour trip to a place I envied, school. My mom had once again managed to stuff me into another school miles and miles away on an island in New York, one called Johnson University, school for troubled and maturing young adults. It's supposed to be high school, so it wouldn't be university, but you know, we can't nitpick because we'll be here all day. Finally, after Sam decided to pass gas on my face and Nancy, well, flung a little gift at me, I had enough. I flipped to Percy. Percy had been my friend since the second grade. I really wished. Percy, I whisper yelled toward him. He was sitting by only Jared, so I figured I could bunk with them. Percy, I repeated. He looked at me and I mouthed, "Extra seat?" He looked at my seatmates as if it was dawning on him who I was sitting by and nodded. Quickly, I bumped into their seat. Jared grasped his nose. "Gosh, Mackenzie, you smell like sewer." He did a pretend gag. "Jeez," Percy said, looking out the window. "Where are we? Texas?" Actually, it's an island on New York, but I didn't know what New York looked like, so it could be anywhere on this planet, really. When the bus finally landed, the kids quickly emptied out. I got out and followed them as we evacuated to the lunchroom. I grabbed an empty spot by Percy. Jared was bouncing the broccoli up and down. Once it slammed down on the table, it would fling back up in the air. I don't think that's possible. "Gosh, it's like it's made out of rubber," he awed. "Should I fling it at Nancy?" I took its bouncing broccoli away. "Honestly, Jared, I don't feel like being in trouble on the first day." "Fine then. I'll get in trouble tomorrow." "At least these lunches are edible," Percy said, munching on his cheese dipper. "Except the broccoli," he finished, chucking the broccoli into the garbage. "It must have hit the bottom pretty hard because it bounced back and flew through the air. Flying, smack!" I winced as I saw who just got slammed by the broccoli. "Lucky hit," Darren squeaked as he fled the table. "We should run while we still can," I said, positioning my feet. Percy shook his head and pointed at the already marching towards us principal. "Well, there goes your first day without trouble," Percy sighed. "Young woman, chucking broccoli at teachers is a sign of disrespect and therefore punishable. Detention after school. Get to class." Hold up. Wasn't Percy the one who threw the broccoli? And now he's letting me get in trouble?
I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you...
I hastily got out and pulled out my schedule. Room 214. Learning German with... And then I just put blank, so who is she learning German with? I grunted. This was going to be a long day. Room 214, learning German with ... Who? I'm glad that this person had the same question that I did. La 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 la. That was very, very helpful for me. Yes! Score 1 for the Mackenzies of the world. Okay, I have a message for the Mackenzies of the world, okay? You don't know how lucky you have it, okay? Okay? You don't have to deal with people going like, "Oh, your name's Mackenzie? It's McKenna. Bitch!" Okay, I'm sorry. I have saved the best for last. I wrote a Harry Potter fanfiction, and it was during the mists of my preteen angst. I wrote edgy Harry Potter fanfiction. That's what I'm getting at here. I legitimately cringe at just the thought of it. So this is gonna be a hurdle for me. Harry stared out the window in a desperate, dreamy hope. I can't do this. I can't. His summer had been a living hell. 2 weeks, 2 more weeks, he kept reassuring himself. He could almost see Hogwarts now. So I'm gonna skip over this stuff, but it's basically abuse is what you need to get at, which is way too flippin' dark for Harry Potter fanfiction. But Harry woke to a racket. It sounded like a metal clanging and a tad bit of shouting, so faint that he couldn't make out the words being said. Then he heard it, something he could not mistake for anything in the world. The laugh. The laugh of Voldemort. Why? He doesn't have a nose, okay? If he didn't have a nose, this is how he would accurately sound in the movies. Why? What do we have here? I expected to see Harry Potter, but instead I meet this weak creature. Harry didn't budge, though partially due to his shackles. What? Okay, we skipped something big. Relax. I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to make a deal. This immediately caught Harry's attention. Voldemort with a deal? Perhaps he was dreaming. How are the Muggles treating you? I can see they care very little about you. He chatted, straying away from the deal. Harry noticed his eyes glinted darkly as he said this. What about your friends? I assume they sent you letters? They were sure acting like they didn't care. He had thought that as soon as he had read their letters. Dear Harry. Oh wait, why am I not doing a British accent? Dear Harry, how the Muggles treating you? Everything over here is bloody brilliant. And all the British people have hit unsubscribe. We're just gonna stop that there. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think you guys got enough of a taste to fill your appetite. So what we learned today: never ever look back on your past, and also that 13-year-old me probably needed to see a therapist. I will see you next week with another video. Cheesy heart. Goodbye. I wish I could just magic poof that story out of existence. Magic poof myself out of existence. Wow, 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 wow. She changed locations again, and she still hasn't learned how to do interior design, so